Demand at local food pantries is an all-time high. Prices of food increasing. Gets harder and harder for people to put food on the table.
And that's why News 10 ABC is teaming up with Broadview Federal Credit Union to help those most affected in our community through the No Neighbor Hungry program.
News 10's Lydia Colbita and Cassie Hudson both joining us live from Hope 7 Food Pantry, talking about the vital work that's being done there, supporting our community members in need. Ladies?
John and Trishna, you are absolutely right. News 10 proud to team up with Broadview for the No Neighbor Hungry campaign. And Kathy Lanny, who is the Chief Community Officer from Broadview, joining us now to talk about how we want your help to raise the $200,000 that Broadview will then match.
I know, we're excited. We're excited about it. You know, I think for us, addressing hunger and food insecurity is one of the focus points of our philanthropic efforts. And when we heard what's going on here in the community and really the dire straits that many of our pantries are in with not having enough food and the cost off the roof to purchase food, we said we have to step up and do something. So we're super excited. We're hoping that our community, which I know they will, rally behind this effort. And again, any amount of help is important. So people can either do a donation, obviously, to this campaign. They can do a food drive, stop into your food pantry. There's so many ways people can engage to really address this critical issue.
And I know, Kathy, News 10 last teamed up with Broadview back in 2020. Talk to me a little bit about this year and what that need is really like, because you said you have a direct pipeline to all these nonprofits. What are you hearing?
So, you know, certainly want to thank News 10 for their undying support of this campaign, first back in 2020 and now again this year. I think that the need is really what's driving the effort. It's when you see and you hear from our nonprofits, they're worried that they're not going to have enough food on the shelf. So there's less food, there's increased costs, but double the people that are coming. So we have to do something. Our community is always so incredibly generous to support so many nonprofits, but this really I see as a critical, like I say, we're at that breaking point where I think we can get ahead of it, we can help them, see them over the hump, and I think we're going to get there.
And every little bit helps. I know that you've said that we've raised a little bit over $50,000 at this point.
Over 50, which is unbelievable in just a couple of days. And we saw this the last time. I mean, again, our community is incredibly generous and they respond. And so, you know, I think in just a couple of days to be over 50,000 is amazing. And I just see that this is going to, obviously, tonight talking about it and learning more about this issue will help to drive those donations even higher.
Kathy, we want to step aside just a little bit and show. So here we are at Hope 7 Community Center's food pantry off Pauling Avenue, east side of Troy, and Wine and Skill is who they serve. And this is what they say a typical family of four will need in an emergency situation. Both pantry goods, both fresh produce, meats, non-food items like hygiene items that they need too. But while this serves a very specific community, your campaign with us is going to serve so many more people.
This campaign will support food pantries across the Capital Region. So we've identified 15 individual pantries, but also we're partnering with the food pantries for the Capital District, who now serve 73 pantries. So this will really have an impact far-reaching across the Capital Region to address the shortage.
It is amazing.
Absolutely. And if the people at home want to support the cause, there's a QR code that you can scan. You can donate to this cause. We'll be here all evening telling you all about the work that we're doing.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you so much. Again, if you would like to help aid in the fight against food insecurity, you can donate to the No Neighbor Hungry campaign, scanning that QR code that's right there on the screen, or just go to news10.com.